Dahil sa inaakala niyang nadihado siya, naghain ng mga reklamong paglabag sa Bayanihan to Heal as One Act at Bayanihan to Recover as One Act ang isang German investor laban sa isang bangko.
We filed the case for violation of the Bayanihan to Heal as One Act because during the pandemic, our client, JRCD Subic Transport, obtained a loan from SBC Leasing para dun sa mga taxi units, so they can operate during the pandemic. And during this pandemic, there is a provision under the law that granting companies, including JRCD, for a 30-day grace period for those loans falling due during pandemic.
Kwento ni Rolf Wilczczyk, presidente ng JRCD Subic Transport Corporation, may 50 units siyang airport taxi at labis na naapektuhan ng kanyang negosyo na magsara ang NAIA. Anya, para magkaroon ng kabuhayan ng kanilang mga driver, lumapit sila sa LTFRB para mabigyan ng special permit para makabiyahe ang kanilang airport taxi units bilang ordinaryong taxi. Ngunit kailangan nilang makuha ang original receipt at certificate of registration mula sa bangko kung saan nila inutang ang ipinambili ng kanilang units. Ngunit sinabi niya, inipit na sila.
We felt we need to file a petition, a temporary petition with LTFRB to have our drivers and 100 plus workers be able to make their daily living. We wanted to have a petition granted, temporary petition, so our tourist taxi will be able to ply the roads of Metro Manila. Then 30 of our units were on loan with SPM Leasing with 2 outstanding amortizations only. So when we asked SPM Leasing to release our ORs and CRs to prove ownership to LTFRB during the last hearing, they denied us, calling us in default.
Why, sir?
Well, upon further investigation, we found out that Security Bank, they charged us during the time of Bayanihan 1 the below minimum account fees. They ran our account negative and subsequently auto-closed our account. Then, of course, SPM Leasing held 2 post-dated checks to account that was closed already. Therefore, they call us in default. We had to abandon our petition and temporarily close our operation.
Katwiran pa ni Wilczczyk, malinaw na nakasaad sa dalawang batas na hindi maaring parusahan ng sinumang hindi makakapagbayad ng kanilang utang o loan sa oras dahil na rin sa pandemya. Kaya't umaapila na rin siya sa gobyerno na bigyang pansin ang kanyang sitwasyon bilang lehitimong mamumuhunan sa bansa.
Bayanihan Act 1 and 2 clearly state there is no auto-closure, there is no other fees. There's a reprieve of 30 days in Bayanihan 1 and another 60-day reprieve in Bayanihan 2. But there's also no auto-closure. So the facts are very clear and properly documented in our complaint. We filed a complaint to get justice, and we do appeal to the government to help us in our fight to these unscrupulous banks, how they treat small businesses like ours and take advantage of us during this hard time of pandemic. This is why we filed.
Base naman sa Facebook account na sinimulan ni Wilczczyk para sa mga may kagaya niyang sitwasyon, nagpasaklolo na rin siya sa Department of Finance at Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas hinggil sa kanyang reklamo. Sabi niya, base sa mga komento, kanya-kanyang polisiya ang mga bangko at marami ang may katulad niyang reklamo.
As it seems, the comments we get, all the banks have different standards. Everybody says appliances are not there, household loans is not there, car loans is not there. These are all comments from our Facebook website that I hear from other people. They say you are not qualified for Bayanihan 1 or Bayanihan 2. Why? Because you were in default. But the law on page 26 of Republic Act 11494, which is the Bayanihan 2, it clearly states all types of loans. Doesn't matter whether it's car, house, whatever it is. The law should be for everybody and the protection to everybody.
Ngayon, ayon sa Banyaga, nabayaran na nila ang lahat ng kanilang pagkakautang sa bangko. Kaya nais nilang maibigay na sa kanila ang OR at CR ng kanilang mga units. Ayon naman kay Acevedo, sumagot na ang Security Bank sa kanilang reklamo at pag-aaralan nila ito para sumagot din. Anya, dapat mas mamayani ang batas ng bansa sa mga pulisiya ng institusyon.
So dapat mas mataas yung batas natin, tama?
Yes, sir. Basically, ganun lang naman yung ano namin. Doon lang nag-hinge yung complaint namin. And everything that they are claiming, we will just answer it in our rejoinder to be filed next week.
So, kailan kayo nag-file ng complaint?
Nag-file kami ng complaint formally last February.
Last February?
Yes, February.
Then, hiningan na po ng reply ang Security Bank.
Yes, na counter affidavit.
Nag-ano na sila, nagsubmit
Nagsabi na sila ng counter affidavit.
Ito po
Actually, ito yung counter affidavit nila.
Then, ano po magiging move nyo with that
counter affidavit
nila?
We will file our rejoinder, which is due on next week. And we will file our rejoinder. We will answer their claims in their joint counter in our rejoinder. Yun.
So, in general, nabasa nyo na ba yung counter affidavit nila?
Nabasa ko naman.
So, what you are saying po? Siyempre, dinidispute nila yung...
No, dinidispute nila. So, they are saying that there's an interim period during June until September. And they are saying that the Bayanihan Act, Bayanihan to heal as one act, during that interim period is not effective. So, our answer, we will release our answer in our rejoinder to be filed next week.
Si Wilczek ay dating expat at nagsimula magtrabaho sa Pilipinas noong taong 2000. At sabi niya, nagustuhan at minahal na niya ang Pilipinas kaya't naisip niya magsimula ng negosyo dito.
I liked it here, so I stayed here. And I after 10 years, all my friends are local, they're here. And of course, I decided to stay. It's a beautiful country and people are friendly, happy, and you know, that's why we stayed.
Iginiit pa ni Wilczek na hustisya ang kanyang hinahabol para sa kapakanan ng kanilang mga driver at empleyado na lubos na naapektuhan ng pandemya. Janice Cosio, Radyo Inquirer Online. Bayan nagtatanong, mamaya nag-uusisa.